Are you putting your heart on the line for someone who's just not that into you? We've all been there, wondering if that special someone is truly invested or just stringing us along. Well, today we're diving deep into the signs she might be wasting your precious time. Let's get started. Now, folks, let's talk about commitment, or should I say the lack thereof. If she's constantly dodging those date nights, always finding an excuse to reschedule, well, that's a big ol' red flag. It's like she's allergic to commitment, and you, my friend, are left holding the calendar, wondering what you did wrong. Listen, relationships are about making time for each other, about sharing experiences and building memories. If she's not willing to carve out a sliver of her precious time for you, then what does that tell you? It's time to face the music. She might not be as into this as you are. Don't settle for someone who treats you like an option. You deserve to be with someone who sees you as a priority, who can't wait to spend time with you. Remember, actions speak louder than words. So, pay attention to her behavior, not just her excuses. Okay, let's talk communication, or should I say the lack of it. If you're always the one initiating contact, always the one sending the first text, then Houston, we have a problem. It's like you're playing a one-man game of ping pong. And trust me, it gets old fast. Now, I'm not saying she has to be glued to her phone, showering you with messages 24/7, but a little effort goes a long way. A simple good morning text, a quick check-in during the day, these are the signs of someone who's thinking about you, who wants to stay connected. If she's MIA most of the time, it's time to face reality. She might not be feeling the same spark. You deserve someone who's eager to hear from you, who lights up when your name pops up on their phone. Don't settle for breadcrumbs, folks. You deserve the whole loaf. Chapter 3. Always busy. The queen of excuses. Let's talk about the B word, busy. We're all busy, right? In today's fast-paced world, it seems like everyone is constantly on the go. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, our schedules are packed with work, errands, social commitments, and personal projects. It's a never-ending cycle of activity that leaves us feeling like there's never enough time in the day. Jobs, errands, social lives, it's a juggling act out there. We try to balance our professional responsibilities with our personal lives, often feeling like we're being pulled in a million different directions. It's no wonder that the word busy has become such a common part of our vocabulary. But what does it really mean to be busy? And how do we prioritize the things that truly matter to us? But here's the thing, when you're excited about someone, you make time for them. No matter how hectic your schedule may be, you find a way to fit them into your life. You look forward to those moments of connection, and you make an effort to be present and engaged. It's not about having endless free time, it's about making the most of the time you do have. You move mountains, you reschedule appointments, you even sacrifice a little sleep. When someone truly matters to you, you go the extra mile to show them that they are a priority. You might stay up late to finish a project so you can spend time with them the next day, or you might rearrange your entire schedule just to make sure you can be there for an important event. It's these small acts of dedication that speak volumes about your feelings. If she's constantly throwing the busy card your way, it might be time to take a step back and ask yourself, is she really that busy, or is that just her way of letting me down easy? It's important to recognize the difference between someone who is genuinely overwhelmed with responsibilities and someone who is using busy as an excuse to avoid deeper connection. Is she really that busy, or is that just her way of letting me down easy? Sometimes it's easier for someone to say they're busy than to confront the reality of their feelings. They might not want to hurt you, so they use their hectic schedule as a shield to keep you at arm's length. It's a way of avoiding difficult conversations and the potential for conflict. Listen, I'm all for independence and having a life outside of a relationship, but there's a difference between being genuinely busy and using it as a shield to keep you at arm's length. Everyone needs their own space and time to pursue their interests and recharge. But when someone is truly interested in you, they will find a way to include you in their life. They will make an effort to share their world with you, even if it means compromising on some of their personal time. But there's a difference between being genuinely busy and using it as a shield to keep you at arm's length. It's crucial to pay attention to the signs and understand when someone is using busy as a way to create distance. If you find that you're always the one making the effort, always the one reaching out, and always the one being put on hold, it might be time to reevaluate the situation. Don't let her off the hook so easily. It's important to have open and honest communication in any relationship. If you feel like you're being sidelined, Have a conversation about it. Express your feelings and see how she responds. If she values the relationship, she will make an effort to address your concerns and find a way to make time for you. Pay attention to her actions, not just her words. Actions speak louder than words, and it's through her actions that you will truly understand her priorities. If she consistently makes excuses and fails to follow through on her promises, it might be a sign that she's not as invested in the relationship as you are. If she's not making an effort to see you, it's time to move on. It's never easy to let go, but sometimes it's the best thing you can do for yourself. You deserve someone who is excited to be with you, someone who makes you a priority, and someone who values your time and effort. Don't settle for less. Move on and find someone who truly appreciates you. Chapter 4. Meeting the friends and family. A big step. Now, let's talk about a major relationship milestone, meeting the friends and family. This is often seen as a significant step in any relationship, marking a transition from casual dating to something more serious and committed. It's a moment that can be both exciting and nerve-wracking, filled with anticipation and a bit of anxiety. This is a biggie, folks. Meeting the people who are important to your partner means you're becoming a part of their inner circle. It's a way of saying, hey, this person is important to me and I want you to know them. It's a gesture that signifies trust and a deeper level of intimacy. It's a sign that she's serious about you, that she sees a future with you, that she's ready to integrate you into her life. When someone introduces you to their friends and family, they're essentially saying that they see you as a long-term partner, someone they want to build a future with. It's a big deal because it means they're not just thinking about the present, but also about the future. If you've been dating for a while and you haven't met any of her close friends or family members, it might be time to have a conversation. It's important to understand why this hasn't happened yet. Is she hesitant because she's unsure about the relationship, or is there something else going on? Communication is key in any relationship, and it's crucial to address these concerns openly and honestly. Now, I'm not saying you need to plan a family reunion after the third date, but a simple introduction to her inner circle speaks volumes. It doesn't have to be a grand event. Even a casual meetup with a few close friends can be a significant step. It shows that she's comfortable with you and wants to include you in her social life. It shows that she's proud to be with you, that she wants to share her life with you. When someone is proud of their partner, they want to show them off to the people they care about. It's a way of saying, this is the person I love and I want you to know them. It's a beautiful gesture that can strengthen the bond between you. If she's keeping you hidden away like a dirty little secret, it's time to ask yourself why. There could be various reasons for this, and it's essential to get to the bottom of it. Is she embarrassed by the relationship? Is she not ready to commit? Or is there something else at play? These are important questions that need to be addressed. You deserve to be with someone who's proud to shout your relationship from the rooftops, not someone who's hiding you in the shadows. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, trust, and openness. If your partner is not willing to introduce you to the important people in their life, it might be a sign that they're not as committed as you are. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who values you and is excited to share their life with you. Chapter 5. Inconsistent behavior, hot and cold confusion. Okay, let's talk about consistency, or should I say, the lack of it. In relationships, consistency is key. It's the foundation upon which trust and stability are built. Without it, everything can feel like it's on shaky ground. Imagine trying to build a house on a foundation that keeps shifting. It would be nearly impossible to feel secure, right? The same goes for relationships. One minute she's all over you, texting you sweet nothings, making plans for the future. It's like you're on cloud 9 and everything seems perfect. You start to envision a future together, filled with love and happiness. You feel a deep connection, and it seems like nothing could ever go wrong. The next minute, she's distant, withdrawn, and you're left wondering what in the world went wrong. It's like a switch has been flipped, and suddenly, you're left in the dark. You replay conversations in your head, trying to pinpoint where things took a turn. The confusion can be overwhelming, and it leaves you questioning everything. This kind of hot and cold behavior is a recipe for disaster, folks. It creates a toxic environment where you're constantly on edge, never knowing what to expect. The emotional roller coaster can take a toll on your mental health, leaving you feeling drained and exhausted. It's not fair to you, and it's not sustainable in the long run. It's emotional whiplash, and it can leave you feeling confused, frustrated, and downright crazy. You might start to doubt yourself, wondering if you're the problem. But let me tell you, it's not you. This kind of behavior is a reflection of their own issues, not yours. You deserve better than to be treated like a yo-yo, constantly being pulled in different directions. Listen, relationships should be a source of comfort and stability, not a roller coaster ride of emotions. When you're with the right person, you should feel safe and secure. There should be a sense of predictability and reliability. You should be able to count on your partner to be there for you, through thick and thin. If she's constantly switching gears on you, it's time to have a serious conversation. Sit down and talk about how this behavior is affecting you. Be honest about your feelings and let her know that this inconsistency is not okay. Communication is key in any relationship, and it's important to address these issues head-on. Ask yourself, can I live with this kind of inconsistency long-term? Think about your future and what you want out of a relationship. Do you want to be constantly guessing where you stand, or do you want a partner who is steady and reliable? It's important to be honest with yourself and consider what you truly deserve. If the answer is no, then it's time to cut your losses and move on. It might be difficult, but sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to walk away from a toxic situation. You deserve to be with someone who values you and treats you with the respect and consistency you deserve. You deserve someone who's steady, reliable, and who's in it for the long haul. Someone who will be there for you, no matter what. Someone who will make you feel loved and appreciated every single day. Don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. Don't settle for anything less. Remember, you are worthy of a love that is consistent, stable, and true. Keep your standards high, and don't be afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't meet them. Your happiness and well-being are worth it. So there you have it, folks. 5 telltale signs she might be wasting your time. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who's fully invested in the relationship, who makes you feel loved, appreciated, and respected. Don't settle for anything less. If you're seeing these red flags, it might be time to have a serious conversation with yourself and with her. And who knows, maybe it's time to move on to someone who's truly worthy of your heart. If you got some insight today, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more relationship advice. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.